Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Monday, May 2nd, 2016. Well folks, I want to talk to you about how to tell when a market or an individual stock has topped. I want to use three examples. One happened and we see the result, one just happened and we're expecting the result, and one is potentially forming it. And they're all on major things that have been in the news lately. So let's first start off with the S&P 500. The SPY is what we'll use here, which is the tracking ETF. What I want you to do is go back on your chart. This is the intraday chart, and I want you to go back and zoom out to the point where you can kind of see right around the 20th of the month of April. So right here, see the lines, these denote the different days, and right down here the 20th. So this is the 20th, the 21st, and so forth. And what I want to do here is I want to zoom in, but then go back to that area here, all right? So let's kind of focus in. And what you could see here that occurred on the 20th was the market early in the day had a very dramatic move to the upside. Beautiful move, right? Strong move. And then what we saw here was a reversal. And the reversal basically took us down and negated the entire up day. And you can see, again, we kind of closed the previous day right here. We initially went down, then we went up, and then we reversed and closed flat on the day. So what I look for is when a market or a stock or anything, it could be an ETF, makes a move up, and again, it has to be at the highs of the recent chart. So you can't just have a chart that for the day is making this pattern. You want to see a chart that's literally at multi-month highs. And in this case, the S&P 500 was. So the chart, again, goes up here, reverses and closes flat. That gives us what we call a doji potential reversal. But you don't know if it's a market top yet because you'd have to look for the next day to see if there is follow-through. And that's the key here, folks. So, again, the next day, look at what happened. The market initially opened a little lower, then tried to rebound, but then sold off sharply. That, to me, confirms a top, for a short term at least. Okay? So, again, notice this. I want you to really be sure on this, guys. So, again, you're at multi-month highs. So, again, if I zoom out here, right? So, if we zoom out on the chart, you can see back here, I mean, this was an impressive move up. If we go back, you can see we were even lower, 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 lower. So this is really a multi-month high right here. The reversal takes place where you go up early and sell off, and then the next day is a strong down day. That, again, notice the price action. Ever since then, we went down, we went up, then we went down, now we're moving up. But notice how you're making lower highs now and lower lows. Here's a high, lower high, low, lower low, etc. So that, again, this right now is the top on the market short term. And again, it was noted by this reversal intraday followed by a strong move to the downside. Now, I want to show you another chart that is looking like that is occurring. The chart is the USO. So this is oil, right? So what you can see here just a couple days ago, going back to Friday, the USO opened up to the upside. So it was very strong leading into the open of the market. And then it sold off and virtually closed flat. Okay? So that's the first step. That's signal number one. The next step is that secondary big sell day. And what you can see today is the USO is down 2.5%. That is a confirmation move to the downside. To me, right now, this should behave much like the spiders have over the last week, which has been, even though it's going to have bounces along the way, you're going to see it come down and continue to come down. Okay, and the last chart I wanted to go over here was the GDX. Okay? The GDX has been on a tear, guys. Absolute tear. I have to show you the daily chart because it's that incredible. But look at this daily chart, right? I mean, literally from this price down here, which was 12.5, it went as high today as over 26. And it gapped higher. Okay, so it gapped higher, but look at what happened. It opened higher and reversed and is having a good sell day. So you're getting that reversal. Now, what you want to look for tomorrow is a secondary down day, much like we saw on the spiders and much like we're seeing today on the USO or oil. If you get that, that will denote a pivot top in the gold miners. And the downside, by the way, on the gold miners is pretty impressive. I mean, anything that goes up 100% could retrace, 25% of that move very, very easily, maybe 35%, even maybe even 50%. I mean, there's a lot of potential money to be made here if you know what you're looking for. Okay, so this is a very educational video. I want you guys focusing in on it because these type of signals, you can find them in individual names, charts. You can find them in ETFs that track anything. You can find them in currencies, markets, you name it. If you get this set up, the high priority is that you have a top. And remember, this chart has to have gone up consistently for a period of time for multiple months. It has to be at multi-month highs, maybe even yearly highs. And then you have a situation where you look for that reversal. Extended move up, doji top, where it at some point it's higher and then sells off and closes lower, and then a follow through the next day. That's what you're looking for. You find that setup, you make money 8 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times. It is awesome. Bottom line is, folks, we teach this stuff at InTheMoneyStocks.com. We give you trade alerts on this that we buy and sell ourselves. We're giving you live trade alerts. Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center. Take care.